The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, yes.
Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you through what's going to happen here. Here's the Stevie Superman, the dad, bod god, the leader of the Wild Boys, Andy Wild.
Making his way to the ring. If he wins tonight, he will receive a shot at the ICW World Heavyweight Championship. Fighting out of Fife, Scotland, he is the dad bod god, the Stevie Superman, Da-Bomb, Andy Wild!
Listen to this place come unglued. The level of affection these people have for Andy Wild is something to see.
When it comes down to this, he gets an opportunity to not only wrestle in the main event, where many believe he is due, but he is taking on against perhaps the hottest competitor in Extreme Championship Wrestling, our World Heavyweight Champion. He wins! He gets a shot at the New Age Pharaoh of Filth's World Heavyweight title.
Man who's ravenous for competition. He spent a long year on the shelf, and now Stevie Boy, well, he's the man around these parts. He is the ICW World Heavyweight Champ. Can Andy Wild drop a Da-Bomb on the title scene and force his way in, Billy? That's the million-dollar question.
He stands alone.
Representing the Filthy Generation and being accompanied to the ring by the WWE NXT UK Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray, and the Kings of Catch. He is the King of Insanity, the New Age Pharaoh of Filth, and your reigning Insane Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World. This is Stevie Boy!
I can't hear a bloody thing, ladies and gentlemen. The huge ovation for the Filthy Generation and this man back here who changed the landscape of European pro wrestling and Chuck's head party when he came back and beat Wolfgang for the ICW World Heavyweight title. We didn't even know that Stevie Boy was on his way back to Insane Championship Wrestling, and you saw him flanked right there by the ICW Tag Team Champions, and she brought it home, the newly crowned UK NXT Women's Champion, Kelly Ray. Congratulations again, but we're going to have to cast our eyes from those championships to this right here. Let's take the title out of the equation for a moment. These two, I am so excited when I heard these two were going to be wrestling. We've got Stevie Boy, the modern day Pharaoh of Filth, the New Age Pharaoh of Filth, call him what you will. He is the ICW World Heavyweight Champion and the king of the comebacks, Andy Wild, the Stevie Superman. He gets a win here tonight. He gets a future shot at the ICW World Heavyweight title. For this, for Stevie Boy, it's an unusual position to be in. His title's not on the line, but he's going to have to pull everything out, because the last thing he's going to want is to face a hungry, focused Andy Wild, even more so than he will be tonight. James, I think he's going to want to finish this as quick as he can. Smash and grab.
Well, psychologically for Stevie Boy, if he loses this match, you have to believe all that momentum that he has carried since coming back to ICW, it fades away and it goes into the corner of Andy Wild. You would almost have to make him the favourite. Think about that in any rematch. If the big Da-Bomb can drop, if Andy Wild can wrestle his way to a guaranteed World Heavyweight Championship opportunity.
He could stop it dead in its tracks, the momentum of the Filthy Generation.
I really believe that Stevie, but he'll be damned if anyone's going to ruin what was a headline-making comeback.
Oh, it certainly will, and it's continued. It's continued in Insane Championship Wrestling. We understand that there's been applications from all around around the world to bring the ICW World Heavyweight Championship and the champion. But that won't matter. The eyes of International Pro Wrestling, they are going to be fixed on this ring tonight, because there's going to be plenty of men in that locker room where would not want to face Andy Wilde as World Heavyweight Champion.
No, and this is going to be, you know, it's that old cliche, isn't it? Sold out at the monitor, because everyone in the roster, there's a lot of affection back there for Andy Wilde. A lot of people are interested to see if he can get the job done.
Trying to go for the Glasgow Destroyer. Way too early in the match, but that's just proving, you know, for all the power, for all the credentials, for everything that Andy Wilde brings to the table, it's just to warn you, I am the Destroyer. I am the devastation machine in Insane Championship Wrestling.
We've already watched here as Andy Wilde has encouraged Stevie Boy, quite frankly, to try and match him power for power. I think we all know who has the advantage there. When it comes down to speed, though, it's the champ who has that advantage.
Now, if it comes down to, let's do a little tail of the tape, Andy Wilde right there about the, I think, 17 stone, 18 stone mark. He has done that very much on purpose. He has evolved from a cruiserweight, if you would, to a heavyweight, but he's kept that speed. He has kept that agility. Stevie strength!
Belly to belly.
Like it was nothing.
This is what Andy Wilde has trained. You say it all the time, Billy, and rightfully so. It's impressive. This man gets up so early in the morning.
Jeez.
He's in the gym training, and he's training for moments exactly like this one.
Think of that. Cruiserweight, speed, heavyweight, super heavyweight power. He trains strongman style. We've seen the footage, James. We talked about it. We've seen him up training with Atlas balls, devastating, and constantly trying to improve. 1, 2. That is, I believe, where Stevie is in trouble. Andy Wilde was the man who hadn't wrestled in nearly 6 months and came back and beat Noam Dar in his original last match here in ICW. He has the ability. He has the success. It's been a stop and start career for him, but in the last 12 months, you just get the feeling it's building to something.
Well, it might be building to a crescendo. It might be building to Andy Wilde becoming ICW champion. Think about how much that would mean, not only to Andy Wilde, but his fans, his family, his young son, everyone.
And we get the feeling, though.
Oh my God!
It's one arm! What the hell?
What did we just see?
And that's it. You notice Andy Wilde has that ability to just change gears. And there it is, the curse of the commentator. 1, 2, 3. Stevie needs to get back in the game here, James.
I think if I was Stevie Boy's manager at ringside, I'd be screaming, roll out, roll out. You need to buy yourself some time now. Obviously, Captain Obvious here, I am not the manager of the World Heavyweight Champion. He doesn't need a manager.
And this is what we have to talk about. I mean, we say Andy Wilde's training, he's been wrestling a tight schedule all across the United Kingdom. Stevie Boy is coming back in after a year off. Satellite DDT, beautiful. Dropped his man right in his face, trying to knock him spark out.
And there is why Stevie Boy doesn't need anyone but himself. DIY at its best.
But we have talked, you can train in the gym for hours and hours, but there is nothing more than ring miles. And if this is coming down, you have to wonder, is Stevie going to pass his MOT?
And now out onto the ring apron, very precarious. Here in ICW, of course, these men could spill to ringside on that hard wooden floor.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him hooked by the hips. Trying to pull the World Heavyweight Champion up.
Wow, what a clubbing blow that was.
Right to the knee. He's trying to go for the Glasgow Destroyer. I think it's too early.
Wait. Oh, this isn't going to end well. Oh!
The last place. You saw him just muscle his man up. Stevie caught on his leg. That's certainly going to test the knee. Just taking Andy Wilde out, and the World Heavyweight Champion is back in this.
Andy Wilde,
no, he's not. Stevie strength.
Whoa!
What? Andy Wilde has come to ascend.
Are we witnessing something change here? You and I were at ringside watching Stevie Boy shock the world. at Shug's house party, well, Andy Wilde might write the second chapter of Shock here in ICW.
He could do it here tonight. He had a game-changing display way back at the square goal. He has taken some of the very best here in ICW limit, picked up big wins. Imagine, on paper, Andy has all the credentials in terms of performance in that ring. Perhaps he's unparalleled. The only man that perhaps could cause as big a shock is the shock maker, the difference maker is the World Heavyweight Champion. But I said it before, you have to wonder. Andy Wilde has been in and out of that ring. We've seen him take on some of the very best. But what is in the mileage of the World Heavyweight Champ?
Oh, there's that power game again from Wilde. He's taking his time.
He certainly is.
I think Andy Wilde is savouring this moment, quite frankly.
He's also one of the, I gotta believe, want to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes. That's the first time he's actually acknowledged the battle like that. He took his eyes off the champion.
Oh, I have to be honest, I thought that was all. I thought just one mistake from Andy Wilde would be the end, but can't believe Stevie Boy going back to the power game.
Off the ropes again. Oh, big shoulder block, showing the power game of the heavyweight champion. Stevie Boy, a former tag team, former Zero G champion. I was there that night that he beat BT Gunn and Mikey Whiplash to win the World Heavyweight title and shocked everyone in the pro wrestling universe. He has that ability.
Andy Wilde catches him again though.
He's got him caught though. You can see Stevie trying everything.
That solid base that Wilde has. Oh. Those big tree trunk legs.
Take it right to the shoulder. Here's a flow over, that knee's looking pretty sharp. Oh! It's pin that man! Pin that man! You're in a world title shot! Oh, the wildest driver, no! One, two, three! Stay on him, Andy! Stay on him! Stay on him!
Andy Wilde must keep this momentum rolling along.
You're in there with the destroyer. He can crumble worlds.
The dab bomb going high,
no.
Whoa.
You never take your eyes off the world champion.
Stevie Boy just changed, or rather, all that momentum of Andy Wilde evaporated right there with one push, one shove from the champ.
You never take your eyes off the world heavyweight champion.
This crowd, they're waiting to see which way does this turn next. What a match we've had.
This will, oh no. This didn't play well for Stevie the last time he took a high risk. He was caught like a child in the waiting arms of the dad bod god.
Oh, that's a whole load of man up in those ropes.
What's he doing? Oh my, I think he's going to suplex him to the outside.
This could end Stevie Boy's career. Never mind his...
Andy can impose his physical will on anyone. Stevie Boy using that core strength, spinning his hips now, trying to change the momentum. He can't get him over! Yes!
That almost broke the ring.
You can see Andy, the force of that blood. He might have caused internal damage, and that's the thing, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and the internal organs might have just been turned into pulled pork.
Andy Wilde laid out, almost unconscious, draped across that ICW Fight Club logo in the middle of the ring. Can the champion capitalise?
James, this can't go long. This can't go long. The way these two, they have came out full tilt boogie since the start of the opening moments of the match. We're coming up in 10 minutes right now.
I don't care who wins. I need to see a rematch of this, Billy. Andy Wilde has put everything into this.
Andy Wilde is bleeding from the mouth. He's doing everything to pull himself to his feet.
Using those ropes.
Thinking of all those moments training in the gym, the mockery, some people writing him off saying he was just someone's dad now. Well, he's proven he's one of the very best, and he is going toe-to-toe with the most ruthless man in pro wrestling today. The Devastator, the Destroyer, the New Age Pharaoh of Wealth is throwing fists with the Stevie Superman. There's the speed of the heavyweight champion. Another Sally Boy nailed him that time.
Right in the middle of the ring again, Andy Wilde out of it.
Andy out of instinct trying to grab. Well, he can't get him up. Unbelievable!
I'm done. I've seen everything now.
1, 2, 3, no!
What is it going to take? What the hell is it going to take to keep the da bomb down.
I think Andy just out of instinct just kicked out the 2-time Zero-G champion. Listen to this.
I said it before the match even started. The emotion, the affection, the kinship that everyone in this building has with Andy Wilde, it's phenomenal.
You think about it, we've all been mocked, we've all been told you can't do it. Andy Wilde embodies the passion that these fans have in their heart for pro wrestling. But you know something? So does Stevie Boy. Don't look past the New Age Pharaoh of Filth.
That chant just changed in mid-air.
It's deafening in here. Oh, he's got him up. Whoa! He's
This
done!
is it!
He's done!
This is it! One, two, three.
No! Got him back up.
Again!
He's got him over again. Stevie Boy
Hit
popped
the leg!
up. 2. No! Wow! Wow!
Can Andy do it, Billy? Can he pull this off?
When Stevie Boy was staring up at a surgeon who with one tiny slip might have ended his career in pro wrestling, he knew that he would have to come back to this hotbed. I defy anyone in pro wrestling today to have the passion, the excitement. Listen to these fans.
I said that Andy Wilde might be savouring this moment. He might savour one even bigger than anything that has happened in his career if he can put Stevie Boy away.
Hey, the commissioner, Carmel Jacob, you are doing a bang-up job. Let's put her in charge of the country right now. If these are the matches she's putting together.
Give that woman a pay raise right now.
Oh, big body shot. Going back to the power game. That could be what it is. Using that size, using that bulk. We haven't seen it factor too much into the match. That's something else that Andy Wilde can do. Changing the game in this point of the contest. Go for a big lariat. Oh, Stevie Boy. Glasgow Destroyer! Glasgow Destroyer hooks the leg. 1. What? Oh my. No, he's still up. Hurricanrana. 1, 2. No! 2 count! What the hell? What the hell? What is Andy Wilde on? Oh! Blasted him into the void! Into the void!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner,
Oh my
Stevie Boy!
God! This is why I love pro wrestling!
Andy Wilde almost had an out-of-body experience there for a second.
You know, they say a man has one big fight. He dug down deeper than he ever was. All those moments of doubt, all those moments where he was mocked, he was called a car salesman. You'll never be in the main event. Andy Wilde maybe isn't getting an ICW World title shot soon, but he will get one because he proved that he is a main event player. But he has fallen to the feet of the New Age Pharaoh of Filth. The Destroyer has come in, and with that, knocked him out with a knee shot into the void.
Let me tell you something. If Stevie Boy can beat the Andy Wilde we saw tonight, then he can beat anyone in the world today.
You know, it went back and forth. I don't want to take anything away from the World Heavyweight Champion. James, that was anyone's match. That was anyone's match.
One hell of a fight. And that is what ICW is all about right there.
The dad bod god certainly proving he is godlike in that ring. And he is there with one of the... Look at that. 2 warriors.
If you're a pro wrestling fan and you're watching this, you have goosebumps right about now.
Hey, our pal's down at Cultaholic. You want to do Desert Island grabs? I'm putting that on my list. I could watch that any day or night. That was sensational.
What an effort from Big Andy Wilde. Didn't get the job done, but I think you're right, Billy. I think that Andy Wilde turned some heads here tonight.
He did. He stamped his passport, ladies and gentlemen. Although, I was about to say, you couldn't blame Stevie Boy if he never wants to stand across the ring from Andy Wilde again.